Hey, you two, Ham back at the table. Going through the boxes here, I came across a gift that I had ordered for somebody else. It reminded me I had some of the same knives. Haven't really seen a lot of reviews about these. Some people think they may be a little cheaper, but I actually found them to be halfway decent work knives, or pack knives, actually. Knives you just keep in a bag or something so you've got a blade with you. These are made by Smith & Wesson. Now, I know there's been a lot of talk about the quality of the steel, and there does seem to be views on both sides of the aisle on that. I've had these for a while, and they actually have been performing fairly well. They've held an edge really well, and they meet most of my criteria. But again, they are a little less expensive, and they may not be as solid as some of the knives they'll have from another manufacturer, but I thought I'd show these to you. The first one is a special one. This is a commemorative 50 caliber Magnum. This is a 3 3/4 inch blade. I guess that'd be a drop point. Kind of like the notch there. It gives it kind of a wicked look. Now again, remember the size of Ham's hands. Okay, this fits really, really well. That's a good knife. Now there's no jimping on the end of the blade, but there is some right here, as you'll see in the mechanism. So you do have some traction if you're going to be using the knife. So you do have some good control on it. But just for guys with a larger hand, this is actually a fairly decent folder. It's only got settings on one side for the belt clip though, so I'm afraid you're limited if you use the belt clip to the one side. You can't flip it over. But again, as with all Smith & Wesson knives, I do give credit to the designer. This is a first production run by Morgan Taylor. And this was, I believe, just under $30 when I got that. Second one is called the Border Patrol. This is kind of a neat spear point. I've actually used this on a couple of occasions and was very, very satisfied with it. It's a full frame, as is the 50 cal, of course. But it is a full frame, anodized black blade. And again, credit to the designers. And it is a stainless, coated stainless. And it's got a button flip on it with an assist, so you can get it out fairly easily. Now this had a clip on it which I took off. You know me and clips, but the good news is it's on the butt end of the grip, so you can change it without affecting your tension. But again, pretty nice little composite edge there. It's a pretty decent edge, and it holds fairly well. But again, just over 20 on this one, and comes in a variety of decent grips. By the way, this is G10 on the Smith & Wesson 50 cal. And then the third one, this is one I got a long time ago, and I've seen it out again in a couple of different names. So wherever these guys are getting it from, they're selling it to different outfits, because I've seen this sold under a number of different names. But this was Smith & Wesson's Extreme Ops. Now this is a big knife. This is a really big, what I would call a combat folder. It's got excellent jimping on it. You can definitely do some batoning, I think. I haven't done it yet, but I may do that this weekend. This is a very thick blade. Tanto, straight edge, and it does very well. Designed by the same guy who designed the Magnum, Morgan Taylor. And this is the longest blade of all. This is just about 4 1/4 inches from tip to end. Whereas these, the 50 cal and the Border Guard, are both 3 3/4 inch. But again, for guys with large hands, this is a very heavy knife. This is a very solid knife. This is a knife that will do some digging, that will do some fairly heavy work for a folder, and hold up. It's got a very, very, very solid feel to it, and it holds an edge really well. Anyway, just digging some stuff out of the box. 3 that I've had: Extreme Ops, Border Guard, and the 50 cal Magnum, Smith & Wesson. Useful, not a first choice, but If you've got to tuck one away for a what-if situation, not a bad choice. See you later.